Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jordan Drake. And our next inductee is a man of questionable intent. When he asked me to induct him here tonight, I had but one simple question. Quack, do you want me to be nice or do you want me to tell the truth? And he said to me, Jordan, I leave it to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have decided to come here and tell the truth about this balding, washed-up pro wrestler that was dropped on our doorsteps, that came crawling in from the rain and somehow, some way, in some shape and some form, has put his fingerprints across so many promo organizations. He was as if it was a virus. Some disagreed with him. Some people liked him. But if there is one thing I can say about this man, is his results are undeniable. When other promoters were starting up so that they could be handed their own championships, he and his partner started up a promotion for those that were overlooked. They weren't the curtain jerkers, they were the jerk-offs. He gave them a place not only to strive, not only to succeed, but to vastly improve over anything that they had done previously. Still, others didn't like him. Others spit on him. Sometimes he deserved it. Most of the time he didn't. But what he does deserve is tonight. Quack, you and I have not always seen eye to eye. Different times, different philosophies. But there is one thing that I can undeniably say to you, is I respect you. I respect your opinions. I've always respected your feedback. And I have but one simple message for you and for everyone else here. Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is in the EWN Hall of Fame. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, I'll tell you, I didn't expect to get here, did I? But thank you, Jordan Drake. Thank you for the great words that you had to say. Definitely one of my great friends in this game. We've known each other since my beginning here in the promo world. Definitely a great person to talk to about the promo world, talking shop, bouncing ideas off of. Definitely one of the great guys. I mean, I'll never forget our match together. He ended up beating me for the VOH Catalyst title. I mean, it's funny, when I started this stuff, I was just an analyst. I was just a person coming out here and giving my opinions. They were like, hey, you're from the pro wrestling world. What do you got to say about this? And I would go out and say what I said. Some people like my opinions. Some people don't like my opinions. That's pretty standard even up till today. Believe me, people, come out here and they talk about me, good or bad, doesn't matter. But now I've made it. I've made it to the Hall of Fame. I never thought I would get here. I'm telling you, and there's some people I really got to thank. First, I got to thank my baby, because I'm telling you, without her, I don't think I would have gotten through this. I really wouldn't have. She definitely has came out here and been by my side through the thick and thin. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of people in this game that have really helped me out. Mr. Mayhem, he's the co-owner of Heart and Soul. You also see him on there with me commentating. He used to do it a lot more, but, real life takes over. He'll be back soon, so don't worry. He'll be there time to time. I'll tell you, that man's taught me a lot when it comes to this world, and I definitely appreciate it. Guys like the Tin Man, I like to thank him out there as well for helping me throughout the, crazy times in the locker room back in the days. Let me tell you, our Sergeant at Arms, he didn't take no snuff there, man. He made sure people paid attention and made sure they did right, because if they didn't, he got into them, I'm telling you. But it was great to have him there. Guys like Half Past Black and Johnny Blade now, who are helping with the locker room, making sure everything's good. A lot of the great stuff that people do behind the scenes, definitely appreciate them. I appreciate all the people that competed and have ever competed in Heart and Soul Promotions. Let me tell you, that hollow hall there of list of competitors, some people, they lasted a show or two. Some people, they've lasted the entire time. And I want to thank all of them for at least giving it the shot. But, yeah, there's definitely some other people I want to thank. I want to thank PDA and Tommy, for coming out here and allowing me to compete, and allowing me to be the very first X Factor champion, coming out beating 5 guys. I will tell you, 4 other guys. I'm the 5th man. I was the champion. Yes, all the fun stuff there. But yeah, I want to thank Vita Lynn, and I want to thank Dante for allowing me to compete in VPW. I want to thank Hollywood Haywood. He's been, like we always say, we're kind of just 2 guys out here. When the promo world blows up, we'll be out here like 2 cockroaches. We'll be out here still watching everything going crazy, because, yeah, we've dealt with a lot of stuff, good and bad. Sometimes between us, sometimes, with other people. It's just the way it is. This promo game, it can get dicey sometimes, and I'm proud to have known him. Congratulations to him as well, and A-List Alverson. Both these guys are going in the Hall of Fame. Both these guys competed in HSP. Both these guys are actually the record holders for the Soulfire, Hollywood Haywood and Pure Heart, being A-List Alverson, the longest reigning champions. So many people I just want to thank in general, but I want to leave you all with this note. I want to tell you all that the promo game can be difficult, and it can run you down, and it can beat you up. And there are times where you may have to go, hey, I need to step away for a little bit, or I need to step away for a long time. Only you can decide that, folks. Nobody else can decide that. I just want to tell you all, thank you all for watching everything I did. Thank you all to all my supporters, for coming out here and supporting me in everything that I do. And thank you all to my detractors out there, the ones that continuously will talk trash about me, because I still keep going. And now I've made it here into the Hall of Fame.